George Eliot, Daniel Deronda. Delve into the richly woven tapestry of George Eliot's Daniel Deronda, a captivating tale of two intertwined lives set against the backdrop of Victorian society. Gwendolyn Harleth, a young woman ensnared by the seductive allure of social status, finds herself gambling with far more than just fortune at a roulette table. Her encounters with Daniel Deronda, a man whose unyielding compassion starkly contrasts her self-interested world, set the stage for a profound journey of redemption and self-discovery. As the narrative unfolds, readers follow Daniel's quest to unearth his Jewish roots and identity, exploring themes of cultural heritage, personal transformation, and the relentless pursuit of purpose. This summary invites an exploration of the risks we take in defining our lives, unraveling the complexities of human nature, societal expectations, and the search for an authentic sense of belonging within a world of rigid conventions.
Gwendolyn's Gamble. Gwendolyn is far from your typical Victorian woman. With a magnetic allure at her disposal, she maneuvers through society like a strategic player on a chessboard, making moves designed to influence those around her. Yet beneath her confident surface churns a storm of desperation and vulnerability that she can't quite contain. Her visits to the roulette table aren't just for entertainment, they're acts of desperation, ventures of chance where she risks not just money, but her entire future. Inside the ornate gambling halls, amidst the whirl of bets and the tension of expectation, Gwendolyn's life story is laid bare, revealing a complexity she's yet unaware of. She may sparkle in the public eye, her laughter a joyful facade, but the weight of her family's precarious financial state looms heavy. In this vibrant yet volatile setting, she encounters Daniel Deronda, whose penetrating gaze and quiet presence set him apart from the rest. Daniel is an island of empathy in a sea of self-centered ambitions, his observations marked by a profound depth of feeling and understanding. Their brief meeting is far from ordinary, it etches a permanent impression on Gwendolyn's heart. With a gaze that cuts through her facade, Daniel offers an unspoken promise, a soothing presence to her restless spirit. The intrigue is mutual, yet destiny quickly intervenes, pulling them apart and leaving Gwendolyn to confront the roulette wheel's relentless whims. The oscillation between wins and losses at the table mirrors her life's tumultuous path. Initial victories kindle a flicker of hope, but as luck fades, each loss becomes a symbol of her greater defeats, each chip gone a fragment of a dream slipping away. Through this game of chance, her life strategy is put to the test. Gwendolyn has banked on her beauty and charm to secure her place in society, but in this glittering temple of risk, a stark realization dawns: her world could collapse at any moment. Daniel Deronda's impact lingers, lighting a spark within her, a recognition that life could hold more than the shallow pursuits she's followed. His compassionate gaze hints at an escape, a way out of the elaborate maze that entraps her. In this initial encounter, a new chapter begins, a narrative of intersecting paths and the silent promises of empathy and redemption. Gwendolyn embarks on a journey threading through vulnerability and transformative understanding. It's a story beautifully crafted by George Eliot, a reflection on the risks we all take in our lives. As the story unfolds, our attention pivots to Daniel himself, another figure seeking self-discovery within a society of rigid rules and expectations, each step a quest for identity and meaning. Unraveling Identity. Dive into Daniel Deronda's profound quest for self-discovery, a journey vivid with introspection and cultural awakening. Daniel stands out amidst the Victorian elite, possessing an extraordinary empathy that drives him to engage deeply with the world around him. His path takes a transformative turn when he meets Myra, a destitute Jewish woman, poised at the edge of despair. Daniel's rescue of Myra marks the beginning of his voyage into his own soul. Her poignant stories, brimming with echoes of her Jewish heritage, inexplicably stir Daniel's own sense of belonging, tugging at roots he hadn't realized he possessed. Intrigued by this emergent connection to a culture that seems to beckon him, Daniel immerses himself into London's Jewish community. There, he encounters Mordecai, a visionary scholar whose passionate dreams for his people enliven Daniel's own search for identity with newfound depth and vigor. Mordecai becomes a guiding force, encouraging Daniel's exploration of both spiritual and cultural dimensions that form a mosaic of identity. Throughout this odyssey, Daniel lays bare the interwoven narratives of history, faith, and destiny that shape human existence. He ventures beyond the cloisters of his privileged life into a broader tapestry rich with meaning and belonging. Through this exploration, Daniel uncovers the profound truth of his origins, learning that identity is more than lineage, it's a rallying call towards greater purpose and community. The journey reveals that understanding oneself often necessitates venturing outside personal confines, delving into the narratives that woven through generations. In embracing his Jewish heritage, Daniel finds not only the answers to his own questions but also an invigorating purpose rooted in community and continuity. George Eliot weaves a narrative that echoes with anyone who has pondered the forces that mold our identities, celebrating the compelling intersection of heritage and personal destiny. As Daniel charts his path, he embodies the universal search for self, a journey to understand where we come from and where we truly belong. Gwendolyn's cage. Gwendolyn stands at a crossroads during her family's financial collapse, driven to make life-altering choices dictated not by love, but by the pursuit of stability. Her journey offers a poignant window into the limited options available to women in Victorian society, highlighting the extreme measures they would take to ensure security. With the arrival of Henley Grandcourt, a wealthy and influential figure, Gwendolyn sees a potential solution to her plight. He appears to promise a life of comfort and luxury, tempting paths slipping from her grasp. However, Grandcourt's charm hides a sinister reality of control and domination. Behind the facade of a savior, he presents offers layered with thorns, entrapping Gwendolyn in a complex dilemma. Accepting his hand in marriage seems like a necessary sacrifice for her family's financial well-being, but it threatens her very essence. This union, akin to entering a beautifully adorned prison, is a chilling portrayal of oppression and psychological manipulation common in Victorian marriages. With each demand and restriction, what she wears, who she interacts with, Grandcourt turns his home into her gilded cage, stripping away her freedom for a soulless luxury devoid of love. Though once vibrant, Gwendolyn's spirit wanes under Grandcourt's dominance, enduring his sadistic hold on her life. Yet despite the bleakness, an undying resilience simmers within her. Her spirit bends but refuses to break, evolving her character beyond the initial self-centered persona. She begins to question the ideas of autonomy and moral agency in a world that offers her scant options. Her marriage becomes both a metaphor and a pivot, forcing her to confront the harsh realities of her societal position and pushing her endurance to its limits. Through these dark moments, she discerns the need for inner strength and moral integrity, which propels her toward a quest for self-understanding and redemption. Her marriage to Grandcourt transcends a simple life event, anchoring her journey in the narrative fabric of Daniel Deronda. It sheds light on Victorian women's struggles and the silent battles they fought behind closed doors of outwardly serene homes. Roots of Transformation. Daniel's story isn't just about tracing family history, it's a profound voyage into identity, belonging, and purpose. Feeling like an outsider his entire life, Daniel embarks on a journey that unravels his mysterious origins. His empathy and magnetic connection to Myra and her brother Mordecai become pivotal as they introduce him to the vibrant and enduring Jewish culture, rich with traditions and held together by an unyielding spirit of hope. Discovering his Jewish heritage is as surprising as it is enlightening. It pieces together a life puzzle he was unaware he was assembling, revealing a vision of himself he hadn't yet imagined. This newfound awareness is transformative, altering Daniel's self-perception and offering a source of pride and purpose. Choosing to fully embrace his Jewish identity marks a significant shift from his previous life, which was clouded by societal norms and a lack of direction. He opts for a path that offers fulfillment and aligns him with a community passionate about recognition and establishing a homeland. This embrace is not only about heritage but also signals a journey toward self-actualization, aligning with his moral compass and altruistic spirits, and engaging him in a mission to help others. Daniel's path intersects with the broader narrative of self-discovery and transformation. It's a turning point that redefines his purpose, steering him towards the Zionist movement and its vision for Jewish nationhood. George Eliot intricately weaves this tale of identity and quest for one's true calling, as Daniel's realization moves from being a mere plot element to a catalyst for profound personal and communal change. His story invites readers to introspect on their heritage and the mark they wish to leave on the world. Daniel's journey beautifully illustrates how understanding one's roots can profoundly sway personal identity and life's course. It challenges the audience to reflect on their values and the paths they choose, prompting a conversation with their histories. Eliot's narrative encourages us to ponder the legacy we aim to craft, inspiring a more nuanced understanding of identity, belonging, and purpose. Paths of Transformation. As the story unfolds, Gwendolyn Harleth and Daniel Deronda's journeys, though initially distinct, begin to intertwine, weaving a rich tapestry of enlightenment and self-discovery. Gwendolyn, once vibrant yet superficial, finds herself trapped in a stifling marriage, teetering on the edge of moral and existential despair. Her union with Grandcourt has become a daily torment, a relentless struggle as he seeks to crush her spirit. At her lowest, she turns to Daniel, the one person who had shown her true understanding and empathy. Meanwhile, Daniel fully embraces his Jewish heritage and dedicates himself to aiding his people, embarking on a quest for purpose and identity. Their paths meet at a pivotal moment when Gwendolyn experiences profound vulnerability. Daniel, now firmly rooted in his identity, becomes her beacon of hope. Their encounters are far from random, they are transformative moments that offer Gwendolyn a chance to escape her desolation. Daniel's compassion guides Gwendolyn toward introspection and moral awakening. He challenges her to face the consequences of her actions, steering her towards self-reliance and responsibility. Through these encounters, both characters evolve, reflecting on their complex emotions and psychological depths. Gwendolyn grapples with guilt and yearning for redemption, finding in Daniel not condemnation but a reflection of her potential for goodness and transformation. Daniel, inspired by Gwendolyn's plight and her earnest efforts to change, finds renewed commitment to his own ideals of service and compassion. They move from a dynamic of rescue to one of guidance, each influencing the other's journey. Daniel's impact on Gwendolyn strengthens her resolve, while her transformation underpins his dedication to aiding others. Through their relationship, Eliot explores powerful themes of redemption, human connection, and the possibility of change in the face of despair. Their intertwined stories signify a crucial narrative and thematic juncture. They exemplify how individual choices and relationships can create ripples across lives, highlighting motifs of seeking and providing salvation. The novel delves into self-awareness and the transformative power of compassion and moral courage. As Gwendolyn and Daniel's stories merge, they mirror the universal quest for meaning, redemption, and belonging. Their journey embodies hope, suggesting that regardless of prior mistakes or circumstances, one can chart a path toward authenticity and fulfillment. Eliot invites readers to reflect on their trajectories, considering how intersections with others shape their lives and the insights gained from the connections we forge.
George Eliot's Daniel Deronda offers a piercing reflection on identity, heritage, and the redemptive power of compassion. Gwendolyn's tumultuous journey from a life of superficial pursuits to an awakening forged through hardship mirrors Daniel's poignant exploration of his Jewish identity. This novel serves as a potent reminder of the struggles faced by individuals navigating restrictive societal norms while seeking personal truth. Gwendolyn's transformative interactions with Daniel underscore the narrative's thematic essence, encounters that foster introspection, redemption, and moral courage. As their paths converge, their stories collectively highlight the enduring quest for purpose and self-awareness amidst life's myriad challenges. Eliot intricately weaves these themes, urging readers to consider their own identities and the legacies they wish to shape. Daniel Deronda resonates as a timeless discourse on the human condition, inviting reflection on the intersections and connections that define our existence and guide our paths toward fulfillment.